18 years ago today, our country and world changed forever. 19 men hijacked 4 U.S. commercial jets. 2 flew into the World Trade Center. 1 crashed into the Pentagon, and 1 plane crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. Both World Trade Center towers collapsed. A total of 2,977 people were killed in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And now in 2019, 18 years after those attacks, most kids have only learned about 9/11 in school. They weren't born in 2001 and did not live through that time. So today we went to Mount Vernon High School to see how students there are learning about September 11th, 2001, the project aiming to open their eyes. 9/11 is a day that will never be forgotten for many Americans. People who were there in New York and those who were solely a witness through their television screens, like this teacher at Mount Vernon High School.
I was a sophomore in college when this happened, and I had gotten off the bus in the morning at IU. It was probably right around 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, and that's right around the time when the towers are hit. And when I got off the bus, there was nobody on campus. And that's not how IU Bloomington is at 9:30 in the morning. And so it was just a really powerful experience that I can actually see that day.
For many students today, they were not alive for the terror attack on the nation. This has made teachers have to rethink how they approach this subject in class, making it less of another history lesson and more of a shared and relevant experience.
Having students be able to go through that process of thinking about how did it impact people that they do know, and then how does it even impact them even today?
Mrs. Sarah Terrell assigned her AP government class students an assignment regarding 9/11. It was to interview their parents about their memories of that tragic day. It's a lesson of holding value in our everyday heroes.
Someone who does something for the greater good despite the fact that they might get hurt in the process.
It's a lesson of not only the events that happened, but the impact it has on students today.
I feel like I personally probably don't think about it a lot just because I didn't have anyone who's affected by it, but I think that's why we have like remembrances and memorials for people like that, so we don't forget about what happened. Well, I think that it's necessary, and I think that it's a good idea that they do it, because I think not teaching it would just be ignorant.
And it's a lesson of strength after disaster and the power of unity in a nation.
Nationalism is a big thing, especially after 9/11, and that we've all come together. Despite our political differences. In history, we learned that you don't want to forget something because it could happen again.